Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty, back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be talking about what to expect as far as badges are concerned in NBA 2K22 MyTeam, in specific MyTeam. Okay, this screenshot was kind of released today. Now this is in the W, so not in MyTeam specific, but we get a good idea of what badges are going to be like. Now, before we dive any further, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we are on the road to 80,000 subscribers. Now, what I'm talking about here is a couple of days ago, we did get we saw the Pink Diamond Carmelo leaked, and we also saw at level 39, there was a Hall of Fame badge. So, my first question coming as far as badges were concerned in my team was, are you going to be able to upgrade badges? That was the first kind of thing, because in past 2Ks, you weren't able to upgrade badges, and then in 2K21, you were able to add whatever badge to players. Now, at the start of the year, obviously, some players aren't eligible to get range extender. Some players might not be able to get handles for days, stuff like that. So, I mean, it is kind of limited at the start of the game and Evo's up. But here's my thing, okay? So, first, with the Hall of Fame badges at level 39, we know you're going to be able to upgrade badges in my team, which, I mean, kind of is a thing that divides the community. My thing is this, it's going to be, for 2K in general, it's going to help them make more money because people have to spend MT to upgrade their players with badges. So, like for example, with the Pink Diamond Julius Erving that did come out decently early in the year last year, you had to spend, $200K to upgrade him. And same thing with like the Dave Cowens that came out. So it's like, for players like that, it's so expensive to just put these badges on them. And now here's the thing. 2K is adding more badges, okay? You look here, Ankle Breaker, Bullet Passer, Floor General, Hyper Drive. Not exactly sure what that's going to be. I don't know if it was in Next Gen last year. You guys get Quick Chain, Special Delivery, Triple Threat Juke, okay? Bailout, Dimer, Glue Hands, Needle Third, Quick First Step, Stop, and Go Unpluckable. Break Starter, Downhill, Handles for Days, Post, Playmaker, Space Creator, and Tight Handles. Now, if we compare that to, let's just go to some of the players in this year. So let's just go to Braun, for example. Let's see next gen wise what some of the badges were. So next gen, okay, if we look at playmaking, that's what this is, right? If you look at this is in the playmaking department, in which you got 20 badges in the playmaking department, which is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 16, 18, 20 badges. Okay, now we're gonna look playmaking wise on next gen, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 16. So you go from having 16 playmaking badges to now having 20, right? And yes, I don't think all of the badges are the same. Like relay passer, is that a thing? Or special delivery? Special delivery is, but I don't think relay passer is a badge. So that one might go. But badges, hyperdrive, was that a badge? I don't think it was. If it was, it's new to me. Hyperdrive, that's a new badge. You got glue hands, you got quick chain, I don't know what that is. Triple threat juke, you got all these badges. But here's the scary part to me, guys. Here's the scary part to me. This year, I think we had 74 total badges on current gen. Next gen, we had 75. So you go from having 75 badges. Okay, let's say there's 4 more playmaking badges. That's fine, right? But then if we get 4 more defensive badges, 4 more shooting badges, 4 more finishing badges, you're going to look at players with upwards of 90 Hall of Fame badges. Is that really what we're going for, 2K? Players are going to have upwards of 90 Hall of Fame badges in the game. Can we just go back to the days, right? Where this MJ was one of the best cards in the game. Okay, he was one of the best cards in the game. And can we just go back to this? 16 gold badges with 12 on Hall of Fame. Can we just go back to this? Quite honestly, these were the days, right? You didn't have to worry about players having 95 Hall of Fame badges, whatever the case was. None of these cards did. Even if you look at this Kobe Bryant card, what did he have? 12 golds and 2 Hall of Fame badges. Quite honestly, 2K, what happened to those type of days, right? What happened to the days, where this Tim Duncan, who I'm pretty sure was a reward card, yeah, he was a reward card. What happened to the days of 3 Hall of Fame badges being good? That's kind of what I'm talking about. I don't necessarily think we need to go back all the way to that. But now players are going to have 90 Hall of Fame badges, and it's just going to get ridiculous. Like, people have a split opinion on Hall of Fame badges, and I think that's fine. You can have a split opinion on Hall of Fame badges, on badges in general. But people are going to have more Hall of Fame badges next year than the Michael Jordan had in 2K17. It's just the way it's going to be. Now, right, wrong, or indifferent, That's just the way it's going to be. Now, personally, for me, I wish 2K would have toned down the badges just a little bit. Okay, give 10 of each badge. There's no reason to put. I mean, here's my thing. Needle Threader, is it a badge that's important now? Yes, but it's not a needed badge in the game. I don't think that's a badge that you need to have in the game. Unpluckable, fine. That's a decent enough badge. I mean, you look at Handles for Days, Dimer. Those badges are fine. Ankle Breaker's fine. Floor General, not a badge you need in the game. Take Floor General out, take Defensive Leader out, you're fine. Hyperdrive, I don't know what that's going to be. Triple Threat Juke. What are all these badges? Why do we need them? I don't understand. I don't get it. And I get it, one thing, if it's in my player, right, they want to have different avenues that you can create your own custom player. But 20 playmaking badges is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous amount of badges. Like, there's absolutely no reason for that. Like, when we go, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at what this Michael Jordan had playmaking wise, because that's really the important thing. I mean, you look at playmaking, you had Ankle Breaker, Flashy Passer, Break Starter, Pick and Roll Maestro, Lob City Passer, and Dimer. That's fine, right? I mean, Handles for Days, I don't even know if that was a badge back then, but I'm fine with that being a badge. Those are fine, right? There is absolutely no reason we need post playmaker. There's no reason we need stop and go. There is no reason. Take this bum bailout badge out of the game. Throw it in the trash. That bailout badge is terrible. It bails people out. And I'm annoyed with why we just continue to add all these unneeded badges into the game. Glue hands. Are you kidding me? We got glue hands. Glue hands. Come on, man. It's just, we got 20 playmaking badges at least. That means there's probably going to be more of every badge. And it just scares me, right? It scares me. What is eventually, let's say 2K30 down the road. Are people going to have 150 Hall of Fame badges? Is that what we're getting to? It's too much. It's not needed. Put 40 badges into the game, and everybody's going to be fine with that. There's no reason to have all of these badges added into the game. I really think it limits kind of the effectiveness of the badges in general. It limits how impactful they can be. And I just don't know. I wish we could go back to these days, right, where this Michael Jordan was ridiculous with the mid-range, Deadeye. You have limitless range. You have all these badges. Defensively, you don't need all these. Charge card, that was terrible. But you don't need all these badges in the game. Like, even if you look at these defensive badges, you don't need all of them. Why do you need ankle braces? Why do you need clutch defender? Why do you need hot stopper? Pogo stick's a fine badge. But there's all these badges in the game that I just don't think are needed. For example, you look at a badge like Box, Worm, all those rebounding badges. Rebound Chaser. Why not just put that all in the offensive and defensive rebounding category and just be a little bit more stingy on rebounding ratings? That's my thing. There's no reason to put all these playmaking badges into the game. I personally disagree with it strongly. It's something that I'm pretty passionate about. Just because this year it was crazy with people being able to upgrade badges, with there being 75 Hall of Fame badges in the game. It's just not something I was a big fan of. Now, it is what it is. There's no really going back from here. It is what it is at the end of the day. It's just something I wish was changed. Take away tight handles, take away post playmaker, take away, the stop and go of the world, take away bailout, take away glue hands, take away triple threat juke, special delivery, hyperdrive. I'm already took down 8 badges that we don't need. Bullet passer, there's 9. Floor general, there's 10. You go from having how many, 20 some badges, 20 badges to having 10. Have 10 of every badge. 10 finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive, rebounding badges, and we'll be fine with that. There's no reason to have 20 playmaking badges. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's not needed. And in my opinion, it's just a way for 2K to just add more stuff to the game that's not needed. Why are we worried more about badges than people dropping from the corners? Why are we worried more about badges than the contact dunk system that's just terrible and bails people out? Why are we rewarding these things? Like, why are we working on these things when the game is far from perfect in just general? It just doesn't make sense to me. These badges are, in my opinion, a lot of these are a waste of time. They're a waste of effort where the effort could be put elsewhere. It is what it is. I just wish the badge system would be better this year, but it's looking like it's going to be worse. For me, I wish people could not upgrade badges, because it's just a way for 2K to milk MT a little bit more. And not only that, now we got 20 playmaking badges to worry about upgrading instead of, the 16 of before. It's just ultimately a way for 2K and my team specifically to make more money. That's really the case in what it comes down to. For me, it is what it is. Just don't be surprised to see handles for days going for 20,000 MT at the start of the game, as well as ankle breaker. So to put ankle breaker and handles for days on a card, you're going to be looking at 120,000 MT. Just don't say I didn't tell you so, because it's going to happen, and don't be surprised when it does. Also, guys, that's what we got out of this court side report. You guys can look up and down this court side report, talk about the W, player progression. I don't care about any of this. What I care about personally is the fact that we have all these useless badges in the game that nobody cares about. Glue hands reduces the chance of an errant pass, while improving the ability to both catch tough passes and quickly make the next move. Okay. There's not one time I played high school basketball and I thought, man, this ball is coming to me. I gotta have glue hands. What? Just catch the ball, man. Just catch the ball. What is that gonna do to any, like, what is that passing accuracy? Does that not matter anymore? Like, what are we doing, 2K? What are we doing? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. That is going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. I'm honestly very disappointed in the badge system. I wish we would subtract badges instead of adding badges. But it's just the way it is, man. People are going to now just be spending more MT on badges than anything else. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Are you guys a fan of more and more badges being added to the game? Because me in specific, I miss the days like this. I mean, where there was nothing wrong with 28 total badges. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see a problem with that at all. But again, that is my personal opinion. Let me know yours down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.